Alright, we have held off long enough. So, before I get started to do some, viewer matches with you guys, see how Four Glory is doing today. Because, as we know, we know now, the Nintendo, oh thanks, YouTube. I'm gonna ignore YouTube. YouTube always says something and it's usually not accurate. It's saying bad video seconds. But anyways, so, the Nintendo Switch presentation. I'm gonna start off by talking about the Nintendo Switch. What happened yesterday with it, and my thoughts. So I'm gonna start off by doing that for a little bit. So I want to say this: at the end of it, after literally waiting the whole day, I thought it was okay. It was good. It was borderline good / okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't amazing. It was just okay good. And the only reason why it's okay good is because for me, like 3 announcements that they announced that time got me really excited. Which was, I think the first one was Fire Emblem Warriors, which was just like a 1-minute teaser. Didn't show anything but like the concept of it. The second one was Super Mario Odyssey, which it's weird too, cause when you go back to when that was announced, you go on Twitter and -EXP 5 minutes before the live stream actually confirms the title of it and everything, he calls it. He's like, what is it? What's always his message? He's like, so when Nintendo gonna announce Super Mario Odyssey? I'm tired of waiting, or something like that. And I saw that and I'm like, huh, is that the name of the new thing, or is he just saying what he thinks is gonna be the new game? But then come to think of it, 5 minutes later, we get the announcement, the official announcement trailer of a game called Super Mario Odyssey. And as soon as we all saw the name of that new thing, we're like, or the first thing I did, I go back to Dashy's Twitter message and I write in all caps, "You knew?" And he replies to me with, I would show it on stream, but I'm still kind of messing with, what is it? Oops. With OBS, so I don't 100% know how to do that yet. I used to, but I'm not gonna, mess up anything. Let me actually go back to my notifications. And ever since he replied back to me, I got like I got like 13 likes on the "you knew" part, and like Dasher replied with the winky face and tongue stick out, and like 44 people liked that, and like 3 people retweeted that. So I just thought that was cool. So obviously, Dashy's got connections with Nintendo. It's kind of obvious. He's kind of a big YouTuber. I guess he's got good ties with Nintendo. It's part of the reason why he can stream Mario Kart 8 and not get penalized, because him and Nintendo, they're cool. They're alright. And Mario looks really, really good. It looks really good. It looks like a mix of 64 and Sunshine with 3D World, kinda. It's open sandbox and stuff. It's really cool looking. And I'm honestly not the biggest Mario fan. I always know that, Mario games are good. It's funny, I'm not the biggest Mario fan, but I have like 4 Mario amiibos. But it looks really cool. I like the variety of environments and all that stuff. The city, the jungles, desert. It looks really cool. It looks very imaginative. It looks like a fun time. Hopefully it's it has to be better than 3D World. 3D World was safe, okay? It was good, but it was safe. So as long as it's better than that, better than Sunshine, probably on Galaxy level, which it looks like it could be because you're traveling all kinds of different areas, it should be fun. Now for the Zelda portion, I just gotta say this, it was epic. The music, the voice acting, and the action shots that they showed was really cool. And I'm really excited to play that. But one odd thing I found was they didn't mention like the Wii U version at all. They didn't say in the trailer, you know, simultaneously the Wii U version and the Switch version is coming out March 3rd. Now, I know the Wii U version is still coming out March 3rd, but they never formally announced it. They said it in a tweet, I think, that the Wii U version is also coming March 3rd. But it's so odd to me that they don't even mention the Wii U at all. Like, they really want to bury that thing. Like, they really want to bury their mistakes. They're just like, you know, they're nuts. I mean, if you're somebody who kind of more or less follows what Nintendo does, you see that they've done this in the past where they don't acknowledge their predecessor a whole lot unless they have like a last first party game coming up. But then again, this is their last first party game for the Wii U, more like for sure, probably most likely, unless they're working on something else specifically, which I doubt because Zelda's a really big game. So I guess if I made a bingo card, which that's what people like to do, that's what I guess I would have not gotten that space. But yeah, those were my 3 biggest things. I really wish that they would have at least announced more hardware specs. Not like necessarily like, you know, exactly what graphic chip whatever is in there, because Nintendo's never really like that. They don't really like to announce that stuff. Unlike, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Microsoft and Sony did that stuff when they revealed their PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. But one thing that they really lacked to say, and I think I just saw a tweet of this, I'm not sure if it's confirmed, I think I just saw this, they failed to mention the storage of the thing. I think I saw a tweet of this, I'm not sure. Oh well, I guess not. But yeah, they didn't say if it's gonna be like, you know, 32 gigabytes, 100 gigabytes. Oh, hold on, it's right here. Nintendo Switch to support 258 gigabyte micro SD cards, comes with 32 gigabytes of memory. Uh-oh. That's not good. It's okay, but you would think that they would at least double their deluxe pack from the Wii U and give you 64 gigabytes at least. Especially since their accessories, apparently, from the time of this recording, like their Pro Controller is like $70. Which I know that's how much their the PS4 controller is. It's about $70, but still. The Joy-Con, aren't the Joy-Cons like $80 or something like that? Which makes sense because they spent so much time on, what is it, Rumble HD. And yeah, it's a cool concept. I have to admit, it's really cool, it's really nifty. I don't know if it'll be utilized a whole lot. I would imagine, you know, I mean, whatever developer wants to use it for, I mean, they'll do it. But for the most part, I don't think it'll be utilized a whole lot. I have to talk about this too. ARMS and 1-2 switch. Okay. Now, I thought we'd be past this whole Wii motion stuff already, but I guess we're still doing it. I would have, I mean, me personally, it would have been completely fine if we'd never touched upon motion stuff ever again, but I mean, time will tell, money talks. We'll see if any of these products do good. 1-2 switch, yeah, it's a cool icebreaker, but we'll see how well that sells. It's more like a tech demo, kind of like Wii Sports back in the Wii days. And what is it? Punch, no, arms. Honestly, it looks fun, but it's only fun if you have the right person playing with you. Say you have like a you know, like your best friend or like a sibling, brother or sister that you want to blow off some steam. And first of all, both of you need 2 Joy-Cons in one hand, so you know you gotta spend some extra money on that. And then, you know, I didn't see the Treehouse stuff where I'm pretty sure they explained how you move with what is it, arms, probably with the joystick, I don't know, but it seems like a lot of fun. It's like Wii Boxing 2.0, and I played some Wii Boxing. I think a lot of people play Wii Boxing, of course. Wii Sports sold a lot, and Wii Boxing is a lot of fun. This is just more like an upgraded version of Wii Boxing. Stretching your arms and stuff. It's really, it looks really fun. So I can see that being a fun thing. I'm surprised because isn't ARMS launch I'm surprised that wouldn't be a pack-in. Like, I don't think the Switch has a pack-in game at launch, so that's definitely not gonna sell me to the Switch. I'm not gonna buy the Switch probably at all this year. Probably, because on my Wii U I spent like about like I think I spent like $250 or $270 or something, including tax. So I'm gonna try not to spend retail, but if I have to, well then there you go. Especially they announced Smash, which 99% chance it's happening. They're delaying the Cloud, Corn, and Bayonetta amiibos for this. I'm still hoping on Ice Climbers. Ice Climbers was cool. You know, when they announced that, I bought my Wii U pretty much just for Smash, and I don't regret it. It's a great game. It's really cool that the online is free though. Maybe it's not the best because as you see when we played some viewer matches, some people don't have the best Wi-Fi, which it can kind of be credited towards the Wi-Fi card in the console, but mostly it involves you know, people having, you know, a dial-up phone internet, which isn't their fault. Most people still have to deal with their parents and stuff like that. But also, I guess, you know, something else I wish I would have mentioned is the friends list. Like, is it gonna be like this? Is it gonna be ramped up? They didn't mention any software stuff, like internally, like their interface. We saw kind of a glance of it, but we never saw how they're gonna manage friends list. I know from Twitter posts and stuff that they announced later. They didn't announce this on the you know, announcement event, but Miiverse is gone and Spot Pass is gone, which I kind of expected that. So if Smash for Switch is going to be a thing, and if that's going to be its name, more than likely Miiverse is probably going to be cut. Probably, because I think that's probably going to be a Wii U exclusive stage. Because why would a Miiverse stage... Well, yeah, it wouldn't make sense, because if Miiverse isn't included in Switch whatsoever, you can't see those posts on the Smash version of Switch. So why would they include that? Because no one's going to be writing anything. Honestly, that's going to be kind of a missed thing, because it was always funny seeing what people wrote. But yeah, that's basically my general thoughts on the Switch event. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the stream, because we're not going to stream a whole lot. I kind of almost didn't stream today, but I'm like, you know, let's just stream something instead of nothing. And with the people asking if they can join, yes, you can join. My Nintendo ID is on the screen. You can join, you can follow me or add me at ADOID72. We have 10 people online currently. I have no idea if they know that I'm live, but yeah, I spent the first part of the stream talking about the Switch. Now, before we get started, I want to make sure that my volume is good and everything. So let me go ahead and go to YouTube Gaming on my phone, because YouTube's saying bad video settings, which this is the same video settings I've been using